Ooh, yes sir, I like to boogie. Hello and welcome amigos. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make birria enchiladas. If you love birria, you're going to love these enchiladas. The flavor that comes through is out of this world. And I'm not exaggerating, but I know some of you are turned off for the long process. But if you want a shorter process, I'm going to link the other options we have for birria right in the description box. And if you don't know how to get that, if you're on your phone or your computer, you can see the title. There's an arrow pointing down. Click that arrow and you're going to expand the description area that gives you more details about the recipes that we're making. And yeah, I'm hungry, so let's get started with this delicious recipe. Does this look familiar? What do you guys think? Yes, it's that good stuff. So what I did here is I put 3.5 cups of our birria broth and I cooked it for 15 minutes and it thickened up to the consistency that we want for our enchiladas. Now this next step is optional, but in our family we love the Views Birria chili oil that I have made just for you guys because you're so special to me, and that's what I'm gonna add. And that chili oil has the seasoning that we all love from birria without having to, you know, mess up our beef. At least for me, that's the way I like it. And based on your feedback, you guys love my family's birria. We're gonna have to do something about that, Cloud. We need to get it to everybody.
It's amazing.
So after 15 minutes, you add your birria chili oil, if that's what you prefer. If not, you can just turn it off and leave it here until we're ready to assemble our enchiladas. And now that we have this set, let's go ahead and warm up our tortillas. To a medium hot pan, I've added 1/4 of oil. I'm using canola oil today, but you can use whatever you're comfortable with. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna warm up the tortillas, fry them up a little bit just so that they're soft, and they also develop a coating because whenever I use store-brand tortillas, they always seem to fall apart. Like if you don't get them from like an authentic tortilla like that's made fresh, you kind of run through those complications, and I find that frying them a little bit helps me keep that structure that we love from enchiladas instead of getting mush. So all you have to do is about 10 to 15 seconds on each side and then put them on your plate. And yeah, that's what we're going to continue to do. Okay, friends? So hang tight. Before we begin assembling our enchiladas, I want to show you guys that I'm using about 2 to 3 cups of birria beef. Now, if you want to use a little bit less and substitute with a little bit more cheese, you can, because I know that once you have birria, it's very difficult to have anything remaining. But if you guys have plenty of meat or you set some apart, I think this is a good amount to get them nice and filled. And today I want to fill my family's belly, I want to fill your belly, and I want you guys to be satiated. So this is about the amount that I have, and it's finely shredded. Okay? My cheese of choice for today is freshly shredded mozzarella cheese because I love the cheese pool, but then I also have to combine with a little bit of the Mexican cheese blend because, as I mentioned in previous videos, my family loves it. So I combine a little bit of both in the enchiladas when I make them. You're gonna dip your tortilla. And I find it easier to work off my plate. I'm gonna add my cheese. And I know you're gonna wanna go ham on the cheese, but if you're using the Guerrero tortillas like I am, take it easy. They're very easy to fill and overflow.
We've learned our lesson.
Yes, I have, but sometimes my eyes are bigger than my stomach. Although my stomach is out there too. So now you're just gonna roll it nice and tight. Just like this. And then we're gonna move it over to our tray, okay? There we go. Let's do one more so you guys can get the gist. And my hands really do get dirty here. It's pretty much like, you know when you're breading chicken? That's what doing the enchiladas is for me. And beware, because this sauce does stain. If you haven't noticed with your dishes, it stains.
Your ice machine's acting crazy back there. The heck?
My ice machine along with my refrigerator are very old, girl.
They're not that old, actually. They're just...
To me, they're old. I sense it. I can see it. Yes, guys, my home is older. Gracias.
Well, it reminds me of the raspado machine, you know, when it's like, you know, something that's gonna
If
come out
only
of
we
it.
had a refrigerator that gave you raspados. Okay, now let's go ahead and place our enchilada to the side. And I'm going to continue to do this to all of them. I'm not going to drag you guys along because you guys have seen me make enchiladas about 1 billion times. And if you haven't, I'll put a few more recipes in the description area. But that's one thing that I pride myself of is enchiladas. Once you've assembled your desired amount of enchiladas, you're gonna begin to pour the sauce over it. And if you guys notice, I forgot to put a little bit of sauce at the bottom, but it's still gonna work out. I'm human. I mean, if you guys are looking for me to be perfect, you're gonna have to take me out of this kitchen.
I'm so silly.
I'm way too comfortable here with you guys. I'm okay with making, you know, small mistakes. It's not gonna ruin a recipe.
But is it really a mistake? Because that sauce seeps right through those cracks.
Yeah, it really does. You're gonna be fine.
Don't try to act like you didn't make award-winning ribs yesterday. They were so good.
Yeah, they were super tender and soft yesterday.
Steph and I didn't even plate the rib. No joke. We just sat at the island and we just around the island and we just ate the ribs from the rack.
After I served everybody, I'm like, you know what? I gotta go in on it. Nice and warm. I was burning myself. You guys know the rest.
Kids were like, "Aren't you guys coming to the table?" Nope, not today.
We're here.
But we can see you guys.
I can see you. Plus, they played Disney trivia and they beat me.
We're not that good. We don't memorize everything.
It's optional, but you can add your desired amount of cheese on the top, and it's an enchilada. A good amount of cheese and chile. It's time to bake our enchiladas, and I love baked enchiladas because they're nice, gooey, and hot. And we're gonna bake it at 380 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. As soon as you see it bubbling on the sides, that means that it's warm enough to eat because everything's already cooked. So let's go ahead and place them in the oven, and I'll see you guys for a tasty. Ooh, they just came out of the oven, and this is when we're gonna place our cilantro and our onion combo. Now, if you don't have a preference for this, then I know some of you are gonna go and grab that sour cream. Hey, make it comfortable for your home.
I don't mind a little sour cream or crema.
It's honestly, I can eat this whole tray by myself. If this is your first time having it, oh my goodness, you're in for a treat. This is optional, but it goes well. Some cotija. If you guys haven't tried cotija, you should definitely try it. And if you're going to be impressing your mother-in-law, your family, or your kids, showing them what's up, this is what you're going to do. You're going to get a little bit of the birria chili oil and just drop it on there gently. Don't go too crazy because you don't need a lot. We already have it in the sauce. Isas. You guys ready to taste this?
I'm ready.
Me too. I've already tasted it, but I'm excited to eat it. As always, Views Club and Bells, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios. Ooh, let's taste.
All I gotta say is thanks, Mom.
Yeah, I'm in for this. I'm so here. Ooh. Yes, sir. I like to boogie. For some reason, I love seeing the cheese pool. And I got distracted. Perdón.
I did too. I almost dropped the camera.
All right. You guys want to take the first bite? Because I've already had it. Take a big one and no complaining. But honestly, nobody complains about birria. Right? Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa el centro y pa dentro. This is one of those things that are going to be a classic in your family. So when you make that pot of birria, always keep some in your freezer. And if you're using my recipe, take the carrots out, the bay leaves out, because that makes it way too sweet when you reheat it. So, are you giving me hungry eyes?
I've been meaning to tell
you guys. I can't tell you guys.
Ready? I'm gonna do the lift. Hold on. Just kidding.
The other day I was laying there listening to, you know, the Dirty Dancing soundtrack, and I was just scrolling through the internet, and I got myself watching some food stuff, and in the background all I could hear is Hungry Eyes. The song was playing, and I'm okay to say it.
Don't mind. Tell us who you were watching, because I know. I'm sure the Views Club wants to know right now.
I can't tell you guys. Maybe I'm
guys, if you want to know, let me know.
Claude will let you know, but I was so enamored with this gentleman eating a burger, and I was just like, yes.
It's Asian brothers that go around the world and eat.
You know what? Bye, guys.